Similar Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Ali Similar Podcast, episode number 9. And we are here. I am Rello. To the right of me, I have
DJ Hypa. What's up?
DJ Dane-Ja, I'm in the building.
It's Darren. What's good?
Strong. Ease.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing?
Smooth.
Gucci,
How's everybody's weekend? Everybody Gooch? What's up?
Gucci.
Anything good.
Pretty dope weekend, man. Hung out with some of my fellas.
I want to talk about myself all weekend, but you know, DJ Dane-Ja had an awesome weekend. It's funny, this whole weekend I had it's funny how life works. I had absolutely 0 bookings. I got booked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, double booked for each day. I say that to say that I only got these bookings because for whatever reasons these DJs, they were on their cocky shit or they just didn't even step up to the plate. So I say that to say you DJs out there keep messing up. That's all. That's just more money for me. That's how I look at it. My weekend was lit though. That's it. Keep messing up and you put more money in my bag.
Let me get like $5, fam.
All right.
Listen, man, you got the bag, boy.
Sounds good. Weekend was pretty good. Went to my boy Steve's baby shower. Congratulations
Congrats,
to him and all that.
Congrats, bro.
Big
Congrats,
shouts, big
Linda.
shouts. Definitely. I want to start this thing off right and correct. I know we in Pride Week, so I want to make sure I give love to everybody. Happy Pride Week to all my people out there who celebrating Pride. And we're going to keep this thing rolling all day, every day. First topic, first on board is the Drake topic. Right now we have Pusha response and we have Drake's response. And Pusha responds again and nothing back from Drake. How do we feel about this? Do we feel like it is over for Drake as far as this beef with Pusha T for his failure to respond? I know there's been an interview coming out with Jay Prince on Power 105 saying that he kind of put the bug in Drake's ear, told him not to respond, blah, blah, blah. But that's kind of the reasons that they running with as to why Drake hasn't responded yet. But how we feel about this? Is Drake done in this battle because he has failed to respond? How y'all feel about that?
It's far from over. Battles on me.
Talk about it, Hypa. Talk about it, Hypa.
If we're gonna go to the battle criteria, he took a L. He took a L because we was expecting
loss.
Knowing Drake, we was expecting some type of. It didn't have to be like something crazy, but a little jab like he normally do. And I didn't get that. I was kind of shocked myself because I'm like, nah, I know Drake is gonna come back with something. It don't have to be anything crazy like a haymaker, but a little jab. But I actually didn't expect him to like take this long. And that whole Jay Prince shit, I didn't really see it, but I'm going based on the battle criteria. If niggas threw jabs at you, you have what
Question: Who creates the battle criteria?
No, but Dane-Ja.
It's not really who created it. We go off the history of hip hop, the way things work.
Right. All right. If we go off the history of hip hop, before all this internet stuff, they was taking months to respond.
Do I have to remind you again?
But I think
this is not the 90s. We cannot go back there.
That is not true, bro. Taking months to respond?
Yeah.
Artists?
Yeah. I
don't remember
honestly,
that.
the only person I knew that did that was Nas with the Eat the Joint. Mm-hmm. He took how long he said he took to respond to
maybe a month. Maybe a month or two, but his mother was on her dying bed. So he wasn't thinking about rap.
So it took what, 3 months? 2 months? A month?
Maybe a month or two.
And Jay-Z came back with Super Ugly the next day.
I mean, his mom's is dying. That's a valid reason. So
very valid.
Yeah, when I said battle criteria, there's no written rule. But what I'm saying,
and he made Ether after it, so everything.
Yeah,
just
that was
worth the wait.
Yeah, so
right.
Everything erased.
Yes, and I was just saying because the way we take hip hop, especially when it comes to a battle, if you put a record within 48 hours,
you got 24 hours to 48 hours to respond.
So
if you don't respond,
I give you 72. 3 days.
3 days.
It depends. Well, this is
technically Pusha T responded in like 72 hours or something.
Wait, no. I remember.
His album came out on Friday,
yes.
and Pusha T responded on Tuesday.
No, Monday.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Because he responded the night. That
so
week
when Monday, bro.
So
when
it was Tuesday.
So when Duffy, when Duffy came out
Friday.
Duffy came out Friday afternoon. He dropped it Friday morning.
And he dropped it. Pusha T dropped his album Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Duffy Freestyle came out like that evening night or that evening into the night. And then 72 hours later was what, Monday?
Okay,
Tuesday?
cool.
Tuesday?
We gave him
Monday.
a day grace period. When did that come out? Last Tuesday. We're
a week.
a whole week.
About, yeah,
about a week ago.
So
I agree. I feel like he took a L in a sense of like, nigga, you bodied me. What the fuck? Why you taking so long with this one? Like,
Pusha T ain't Meek.
I'm not. We're not talking about that. Like at the end of the day, I look at that whatever Jay Prince was talking about. If that's real, it's just like, nigga, why are you listening to this man? Dude?
I don't think he's really like listening to him. I really feel like Drake has been put in a position to where it's like, yo, what the fuck do I come back and say? I'm pretty sure he got some eat the shit that he could cook him with too.
No.
As far as bar, no, you don't think so?
I think that's why I said Pusha T ain't Meek. People don't know about Pusha T to have any ammunition or nothing. So like with Meek, everything was out there. You know what I'm saying? Everything was out to the public. Mm-hmm. But with Pusha T, what could you say? Like,
I mean, that's what I thought when Pusha T was trying to respond to Drake, but they calling him Pusha T now, TEA. That's funny. Like he took up. Like he's spilling all the mother.
That's crazy.
He's spilling all the mother. Yeah,
like
that's
you spilling tea.
He's spilling all the tea.
Okay, got you.
Of course, like, but the way Pusha's moving is like, yo, bro, I got no skeletons. You could come with me with whatever you want.
Post and all that. I'm just like, this nigga moving beautiful right now. Like,
Joe, how you feel about people saying that Pusha went too far when you talk about people's moms and their dad and a dying friend and all that? People saying that. Do you feel like all is fair in love and war when it comes to the battle, or do you feel like there should be certain limits on it?
I mean, it depends. I mean, if the nigga not your friend, you can say whatever you want. I mean, a battle's battle. I mean, you trying to rip the nigga head off and he trying to rip your head off. So, I mean, that's how I look at it. But, I mean, I'm an old head. So, like, this shit's not even a battle to me. I don't know. I was just turned off about it. Like, that, like, with me, I feel like
it started out as a battle, but I feel like the way Pusha responded, you don't kind of respect it.
Not even just kind of respect it. It's like I expected more from him. So it's like the shit that he said with the info that he had on Drake. I feel like he should have put it more in the rhymes than like the packaging is really what more did it. It's like, yo, you could have told me this on the phone.
It's more gossipy.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you see how you feel like Pusha even went light. But Pusha went light, and Drake still didn't even respond. So what is that?
No. It's not that. No, I mean, he still had the information. He still had the information. Like, you know, like
I feel like what you're saying is the information was so shocking to the public that even if the rhymes, the rhymes wasn't tip top.
Basically,
I didn't give the rhymes a 10, but the information.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have told me, like, might as well just sort of call people and just tell them, like, you should have went on an interview and told shit about Drake. Like, that's why I felt about it. Like, his rhyme could have been way better.
It was the T, I guess.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, with the info he had, like, that's why I'm going back to me being like I guess a 90s type of nigga or like 2000s. Like, these niggas will put in a rap like Jada or somebody like that with that type of lyrical power. Like, nigga, they would destroy him. Like, they would destroy him in a rap.
In quotes, he wants to take it slow. He could have went ham, but he's doing like I said the last episode. Drake started lightly. Well, I felt like that was like a light haymaker. I don't know if that's an oxymoron.
I
agree with sense.
I agree with you.
I feel like Drake could have went harder, but he's like, you know what? I'm the god of this. I'm gonna put you to rest with this. Pusha was like, all right, I see the game that you're playing.
What June was saying was,
I see the game that you're playing. I'm going to do the same thing. You know, just the fact that you're saying, I expect the Pusha to do X, Y, and Z, that means he has the potential to do that. So the fact that he didn't do it yet, and he's clearly showing you that he's being reserved, you got to respect it.
No, I understand that situation, but what I'm saying is basically like, the information that he had, he could have put it better on wax.
The information was correct. The execution was not as up to par.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whether he still have more or whatever, I don't care about that. I'm caring about the information you had. You should have put it in bars.
The information stung so much that if the bars was up to par with the information,
way better.
You know what I think you're saying? I feel like he had bars because I like the way he was still rhyming.
No,
with,
he had bars.
I feel like you didn't like his delivery.
It could have been more potent.
No, that's what, it's not just bars. I mean, he had like little bars like Sophie knows, like when he was talking about her nose or whatever. Like I get it. Like people, I don't even think people caught
mind
it.
you, I'm just now catching that.
I'm now catching that too. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's why I wrote it. I was like, you probably don't really know what I mean. But when you know Sophie knows, it's like, yo, her nose is crazy. But
no, she's funny. Look, she's funny.
Nigga, I seen the pic, bro. Like
body crazy,
Drake.
but she's funny looking in the face.
Yeah, but I just felt like,
Fuck
you know
you
what I mean?
doing?
Like his lyrical, like you should have took
Being a regular
more
dude.
lyrical punchlines. That's what you do in a diss track. Like that's what you do in a diss track. Your punchlines is supposed to be disses. It's like his shit was a little light. It was light. All of it was light.
Do you discredit Drake the fact that he didn't even respond yet? Yes or no?
What?
Do you discredit the fact that Drake hasn't to respond? Do you give the belt to Pusha T in this battle?
I mean, if he waves the white flag, then yeah, I guess. But like I said, I don't even consider this a battle. Like this is really a turnoff because it's like I expected more. So it's like for people saying that's a battle, I'm like, nah. From battles I've seen before, nah, this ain't a battle to me. So I don't even know how to judge it. Like,
sounds
but like you said before, going to last week, Rel, you see how you said it automatically on default. That's how I look at it. So I'm like,
what does that mean by default?
What? Number one, he was like how if Drake don't write his rhymes or whatever like that, then
he lost
Drake
on
won.
default.
Well, just like if Drake don't hit back, I guess it's off default. That's how I look at it, right?
He lost the fault.
But what about crediting Pusha for starting off his diss record with put ghostwriting aside, put drugs aside? He excluded all of that, and it's like we're not acknowledging that because I guess you guys are just turned off. Because he sounds gossipy.
No, it's not just the gossipy. Gossipy's cool.
Nigga, that's what battle rap is.
But yeah, but throw it in the bars. Like throw it in bars. Like give me punchlines.
It was
come
bars,
on, my nigga.
bro.
Like come on, you can't say like yo he wowed you with any shit that he said.
June's expectation was a little too high.
Because I take him as a lyricist.
Yeah,
I take
that
Push
expectation
as a
was too
lyricist.
high.
Like,
still
put it like
is.
this. Put it like this. If this had been Drake versus Jadakiss, it would have been totally different. Because Jada is not from the cloth of I'm gonna play the business.
Yeah,
and tactics.
level one,
I'm
level
gonna kill
two.
you,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you gonna know it's a rap. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But that's what I'm
convincingly
saying.
destroy you.
This is the mindset that June has.
Yeah.
I'm like
I-
with the type of
and
information
I
that he
agree.
had, the type of information that he had, he should have torched him.
Yeah, he should have.
And
finished him
I
for
don't
that.
care what you say. He went light or whatever. You took big shots for that shit to be light, my nigga. You talking about his baby. You talking about like his baby moms. You talking about, you know what I mean? Like you taking big shots to say it's light. I mean, unless you got bigger stuff.
I was
cool,
about to say, but we don't
Unless
even
you
know
got-
what else he had.
Exactly.
In
No,
his
I
back
agree.
pocket.
I
The
agree.
way
but
he
I'm just
talking,
saying.
he sound like he got a whole,
He got a
whole
yes,
mixtape, bro.
Yes,
I'm not gonna-
yes.
what?
All right,
Pusha?
but what I'm saying I can
way
only
Pusha
go by
talking?
what. Yeah.
Yeah, Pusha said he could.
I ain't
What's
gonna
up?
hold
He
you.
said it on
The way
the
Pusha talking, I ain't gonna like it kind of makes you feel like, yo, Drake got mad shit. He just don't tell
Yeah.
the public. The public don't know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I
That's-
can only
yeah,
go by
yeah.
I can't go off of speculation. I can only go by what I've heard. And what I've heard is I don't think like I expected more. Especially I look at Push as a lyricist, you know what I mean? So I expect certain things. It's just like would you expect like say a nigga like Lloyd Banks like put some shit like this out. Like I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, that'd be
like
weak.
if
Yeah.
you a punchline king, like I'm expecting punches like especially in
You
a
put-
diss.
As far
I
as
don't really
lyricists.
put Push as a punchline king.
No, I don't, but I'm just saying as a lyricist, like I expect
Like
you
compared
to
to Drake, he is.
I expect you like to hit me with bars like to a point I was supposed to be like, oh shit.
punchline king than Pusha T is. Man.
I
think
feel-
Drake. Pusha T to me is just more of a lyricist. Like he'll hit you with some entendres and shit. I don't think he's really like punchline after punchline.
Yeah,
or metaphor
But
after
no, not
metaphor.
even if though. There's certain things like you said, double entendres, triple entendres, like certain things that he said, like you ain't like he I guess he inserted the gossip in it, but ain't nothing that made you say like shit, damn, oh shit, like
Well, I
there
think
was
it
no
was-
oh shit factor. My
It wasn't
nigga.
It was a lot of old shit factor, but it wasn't
you
the bars.
it wasn't the bars. It was
the
about
bars.
the packaging.
Exactly.
It was about the beat. It was
about-
you know what I mean.
no, it
You-
was
you-
about the
It's
But
about the
information.
fucking shit that he said. Maybe
Yeah.
it's like the shit that he said was old shit, but it's not from the bars itself. It was like, damn, that's
information.
fucked up.
Yeah,
That
just the
stings.
information.
That
Does
stings.
Pusha ever give you that? Like, oh,
yes,
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
does.
he did.
nah, he don't do that to me. He just give me.
He did. He definitely
just
did that
give
on the
me
last
shit
this
that-
album that he just dropped.
He give me shit. He
The
give me
more I
shit
listen to
that
that
I can
album,
think
I'm like,
about,
oh
but he-
wow, I didn't even catch that one.
It's
son.
not like Drake. Drake gives you mad metaphors, mad.
Yeah,
punchline.
no, I'm
That's
not talking about. I'm
Pusha
talking about
T's not
triple
like that,
entendre.
though.
Pusha
I'm
T
talking
don't
about
give you
shit.
witty stuff.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
he's
about
not.
not witty stuff, but I'm talking about shit that goes over some people's heads.
A lot of
like
people's
I'm
heads.
talking about that. I'm talking about shit like, oh shit, that nigga really
I
said that. I didn't get that from this.
I personally feel that he probably had so much information, he was just waiting and waiting
I respect-
and waiting to point
That's
where
what-
he's
yeah.
throwing little
I
Twitters.
respect exactly
he's waiting. He's ticking
what Pusha is doing
You know what I'm
right
saying?
now.
Here's the thing where I feel like it's both. Like I feel like number one,
I feel-
Drake is not able to respond. Period, because he don't know enough about him. And then I feel like Pusha T, with that information he had, he was so eager to just get it out. He didn't like take the time to really make a great diss track.
You know what I think though? I think basically like what he did was he focused on everything but the rap. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right, he
the
just wanted to
picture
give you the
was
info.
dope. The picture was cool. Like, you know what I mean? The picture was cool, and
This is exactly why I respect Pusha. He's going
beat-
with the times. He's doing
the
everything
beat was
the
cool.
right way, son.
Yeah, he went with what Drake would
Body.
do.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
He pulled a Drake. He pulled a Drake on Drake.
Facts.
Okay, so that's
R.I.P.
Facts.
Drake.
Drops
R.I.P.
mic,
Drake.
nigga.
Okay, so I mean, if that's the case, but like I said, I guess I'm old school. I'm more focused on the rap. I'm not focused
And you're
on,
entitled to that, bro.
I'm not-
Tactics.
I'm the
yeah.
type. I'm on your side. I want to hear bars too. I want some. I'm gonna keep referencing that battle because that's like the best battle of all time. LL and Cannabis. I want that back and forth. I want Ether. I want Takeover and all of that. But it doesn't work that way now, bro. Like, look the way things work. You need emojis to help you with your battles, bro. You need memes to help you
But
with your
I mean,
battles.
but-
It's a different era, bro.
But
You can't ignore
but
that.
You can't
will
make
lose.
it seem. But
You
you
will
can't
lose.
make it seem like this is far, like far gone from other things. I mean, Jay-Z posted. Was it? I had one Prodigy. He posted Prodigy on a Summer Jam screen.
Okay.
With wearing a tutu. So I mean, like, nigga,
I'll be honest with
it's
you.
not far fetched.
I'll be honest with you. If we excluded all the fuckery, all the memes, all the shit, all the presentation, bar for bar, the bars. What do we say?
Are we gonna include
It's tied.
infrared? Or are we
I'm not
gonna?
gonna
Oh, no,
lie.
no, no.
It's
Time
tied,
out.
bro.
It's tied.
Are we
Bar
going
for bar.
No,
Bar for bar is tied
bar for
because-
bar with which
but
records
listen,
though?
listen.
Which records are we talking
But
about?
that-
Infrared and Duffy.
On
Duffy or whatever that shit is
if it
called.
goes infrared and-
technicality,
okay,
on
my
the
bad.
technicality, if it's bar for bar, that's two records versus one.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, Drake
No, I
impressed
just-
me
I-
with
I-
that
I keep it
one.
a buck.
Yeah,
Keep it a
yeah,
buck.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
I agree.
Drake,
I
But
agree.
we
I
gotta
agree.
remember he don't write his own shit.
Ah, Lord.
That's like, see, at the end of the day,
man,
if
son.
you, we're gonna always say that because of Rel.
Not
We're
because
gonna
of no, not
always-
because of
Real,
Rel,
son.
because of Meek, nigga.
no, in general, but on this podcast,
Okay.
because of Rel, at the end of the day, we're always gonna say that. But at the like Pusha said,
Bro, that's the
take
elephant in the room.
Take all the drugs out the fucking room. Take
That-
all the fucking.
I respect him for doing that.
Take the ghost riding and the drugs out the room. Bar for bar.
Bar for bar.
If we're gonna just talk about fucking raps, talk about bars.
Yeah, just the facts.
The songs in general. Can we compare that?
I think it would be even,
Pusha.
bro.
King
Whoa.
Push.
A word.
Nah,
I think it would
Push.
be even. I think it would be even.
No,
I was
I ain't
more
gonna lie.
impressed. I was
ain't
more
gonna lie.
impressed
I'm a
with
Pusha
Duppy.
T fan, my nigga.
I was
but
more
King
impressed
Push.
with
I
Duppy.
think it'll be even too. I ain't
Don't
gonna lie.
don't don't sleep on don't sleep on Aubrey.
I was
I
more.
really-
Yo,
Don't sleep on
I was
Aubrey.
Y'all
more
really think
impressed.
it's even?
Don't sleep on Aubrey.
Call me
King
naive.
Push.
Drake was saying
I
some
think
shit,
Duppy-
bro. He was
Yeah.
saying
I
like,
think
you
Duppy-
the weakest
if-
nigga on your team and all
Son,
that. Like,
yes, he gave you lines after lines after lines. Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit, oh
Like-
shit.
and it wasn't far-fetched. It was like,
but
what?
Pusha T was like,
No,
alright,
it's a lot of shit.
Nah, see,
I'm-
y'all mixing it up, man. Y'all mixing it
Talk
up.
about
Y'all
it.
mixing it
Talk
up.
about it. Talk about
listen,
it.
listen.
mixing it
Hold
up,
on.
man.
Pusha T talking about, oh shit, I ain't know that. Oh damn, I ain't know that. Oh damn, I ain't know that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that. I mean, like
That's
that's all
okay.
Pusha.
But it's not like
That's just a
but
different
Duppy
caliber
shit
of
was like,
delivering the sauce.
oh
But
shit.
Duppy shit
You know
was.
what I'm saying?
We knew this shit already. And wow, that was fucking fire.
Exactly,
Wow,
son.
And
that
the
was-
way he
that
put
was
the words
impressive.
There
together,
you
too.
go.
Like,
Word.
honestly, tell you the truth, I'm telling you, like, yo, Drake, call me naive or not, but I think his pen game is legit. Like,
I
think
agree.
but-
I agree.
But
think
I mean,
because
like,
he
I would
gets
never.
help.
That's the thing is, that's what I'm saying. I would never put him like top 5, like dead or alive, because you know he still got that. He'll always have that stigma with the
ghostwriting.
with the
just
ghostwriting
getting
shit.
help in general.
But when it comes to writing, like, I really think he writes his own shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not
I
gonna
think
hold
so.
you. Today, I'm like, yo, let me go listen. I don't know what made me do it, but I was listening to the Future and Drake shit,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm just like,
You
yo,
read it's too late.
that 30 for 30 freestyle, y'all listen to
Yeah,
that?
like,
I heard
Yo,
those are shit I really
Yo,
respect.
yeah.
His
pen
Yeah.
game on there, that 30 for
Like,
30 freestyle.
5 a.m. in
Yo,
Dallas,
I
like,
put-
all
yo,
that shit
I
in-
put money on it. Y'all listen to that 30 for 30 freestyle. It felt like he's talking. Like he can put that out today, and it felt like it's relevant today because as many people
Rel,
coming
say
at
what you
him.
was gonna say because you was about to say something.
Go ahead,
My bad.
I was gonna say King Push.
But I'm saying the same thing. I'm telling you, like with the 6 a.m. in Dallas and all that shit in Toronto and all that type of them freestyles he be doing. I think his pen game is legit.
All right.
I think so.
I think
Me
he
knowing
started
you,
out
June.
needing a ghostwriter for hits. I think he could rap, but I think for his hits he goes for ghostwriters.
I think that's what it is too.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I'll
know
never
what I
put
mean?
him as a top 5 dead or alive. But when it comes to his pen game, I can't disrespect it because that shit is like he could really rap when he comes to jotting it down on a piece of paper. Like he got
All
it.
right, so let me ask y'all.
Tom changed. big
Put
time.
yourself in Drake's position right now. What is he to do? Would you recommend him just
R.I.P.
Put out that song that they
do
say
you think
got.
do you think he should respond?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
To
yeah.
me, he's
Nah,
lost
I-
his
I-
You
battle.
at
Yeah,
the top
I
of the
think he's
throne
lost.
right now,
if
bro.
he
Oh.
puts something out today, there's no loss. There's
He's not though. So we're at 10:45. Nothing's coming out. He's lost.
Yeah,
bro.
I agree with you.
Sad,
I feel
son.
like in all honesty, he should just like he has he already announced his album is coming out.
What's the date? Because he's kind of
he
that's
said
kinda
truly
low.
what he's
He's
doing.
kinda low.
He said he's just like, all right, I'm not
He
going
probably
to
just
say
gonna
nothing.
put that shit on his
Nah,
album.
he
And
gonna
then
throw
on
mad
top of that,
subs, mad
he-
subs.
Like Pusha already announced, and niggas threw
You
in
know
the
what?
chat earlier with this whole he might do a suit because Pusha announced shit that he wasn't going to do. He signed to Adidas now. He's not with Jordan no more with that Jordan contract. He's assigned to Adidas.
Who
Drake?
Drake is signed to Adidas now. He had a Jordan contract with all them
Shout,
Jordans.
shout to
yeah.
Them
Adidas.
OVOs.
They taking
That
everybody.
Yeah,
OVO
he had the,
Jordans.
all them OVO Jordans. Now
Them
he's
shits
signed
is
to
ugly
Adidas.
though. So hopefully Adidas got it.
Exactly. So now whatever y'all niggas put in the
This
chat
nigga Rello
earlier
gonna
is talking
say all
about
bad
he's gonna
shit
be
about this.
he's gonna be
Fuck King
he
Push.
might do a suit at Pusha
All-
T
all
for
alleged.
putting out all the information
All
before
alleged.
he
See,
was
if you
able to do it.
go to
so
court, you lost.
Yeah, he lost.
Automatic L.
Automatic.
You know why I
Automatic
don't?
death.
You know why I don't respect it even more? Because believe it or not, and everybody has to say this is 100%. When he was battling Meek, he came out with 2 Jones. Meek ain't say nothing yet. He was on some. Where you at?
No.
Why you ain't?
Then
why-
he put out that one John right after Charged Up.
He
and
came
then-
back to
and
back,
then
bro.
he came up-
Undertaker
Yes,
shit.
he came
yeah.
back to back because Meek ain't say nothing yet. So if you had
Oh,
that
okay,
same
okay.
energy with Meek,
Had that
what's
same
up with
energy
Push?
yeah.
What's up with Push?
I agree.
And no
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
nobody should be able to tell you not to put it out and
Hey,
all this.
I'm
No,
not,
he
yeah, I'm
wasn't
not gonna
playing
hold
with
you. Nobody should, but I feel like the people are telling him, "Yo, you got an album coming out right now. We need this, we need that." And I'm not.
He's
I'm not
gonna
giving,
sell regardless, bro.
Yeah, but still.
But nah, when it comes to this battle, he's taking an L, and this is that type of thing that was going to live on with him for a long time, if not forever. Huh?
And that-
oh yeah, you beat Meek, but Pusha waxed that ass.
All right, but let me ask you that though. Let me ask you this. So, say you a rapper or whatever like that. Your OGs come to you, be like, nah, don't drop whatever you doing. Don't drop that. It's not about you. You gotta think bigger. You gotta be the bigger man. You still gonna be like, nah, fuck that OG. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
So,
you know, shit.
sometimes you have to have that mentality.
You gonna
Yes.
WOG.
Sometimes
You're
you
not
have-
gonna take. You're not
sometimes-
gonna take his
Ain't gonna lie,
nigga.
at Drake level, he shouldn't
is
have
it.
no OG.
Facts.
what?
At Drake's level, he
Drake
shouldn't
is
have
the
no.
number one
everybody
nigga.
got
Nah,
an
OG.
I'm not
Everybody got
saying
an
they
OG.
Everybody got
don't.
an
Listen
OG.
to
Bro.
what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying at his level, when you're an ambassador of a fucking team and all this shit,
Yeah.
you should not have an OG. You should be able to
He's
do what
low-key
the
the OG.
fuck
He's
you
low-key
wanna
the
do
OG.
as a man because you earned that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be like, yo, I got this fire waiting, but he said not to put it out, so I ain't gonna do it.
Nah, I agree. I
hell
agree.
no, I ain't trying to hear
Nah,
that.
you can't think
No,
like that.
I agree,
I'm
bro.
not trying to
I
hear that.
agree.
On
bro.
the
I see
business
what you're
level,
saying.
I think I seen an article. I seen an article and niggas talking about
But
Drake
I
has so much to lose on the business level that he can't get super disrespectful because it'll lose. I guess the bigger picture.
Sorry, I feel you, Drake, but I'm
I
not
don't
hearing
believe
it.
that.
Bro.
Nah, but I'm not gonna,
hearing it, bro.
Just because you're a millionaire, just don't mean you can't get wisdom from a poor nigga.
No, I ain't saying any of that.
This
I'm
is
just
rap,
saying,
bro.
like,
This is the game you chose to
that's
enter.
like
This
this
is
is
rap.
what
saying
this
that.
is what
This
hip
is
hop
rap,
is,
bro.
bro.
You're a millionaire.
This is
He's
rap.
at the top, and he shouldn't
I
have.
don't
an
want to
OG.
hear about that business shit. Fuck that.
Facts.
Y'all
It's
niggas be
hip-hop,
talking about
bro.
hip hop,
Exactly.
rap. This is hip hop.
Yep.
This is rap,
Yep.
nigga. This is the game that puts you on.
Yep.
If niggas coming at you,
Yep.
you need to respond.
No
Fuck
ma-
all
no
that.
matter what.
But-
No matter what.
And like,
Bullshit.
and like he
Alright.
just said, the same energy you had with Meek.
Keep
You
it.
need to have that exactly.
Yo, just like how you said, I feel like if Meek can bounce back, Drake ain't gonna have no fucking problem.
He ain't gonna have no problem. He
Meek
ain't
had to
even
do
go
something.
nowhere, bro. This ain't hurt him in no way.
I don't think anybody's influencing Drake to not to respond. I think within himself he's calculating like, yo, he done brought up so much of my business. I don't even think it's anything I could really do right now.
All right, hold on.
He's wearing panties right now.
Let's just hold on. Let's
He's
just put shit in
rocking
perspective. All right, y'all always say Drake light skin, Drake sensitive.
Who's y'all, bro?
Y'all don't say that?
I say that.
The dark skin
Go ahead.
correlation.
So
And on
These
the
niggas is mad liars right now. nigga.
Hold on.
I say that.
So y'all gonna say y'all never said Drake is sensitive?
I said Drake is a cork. I said Drake is a cork.
Okay,
Oh no, yeah, he definitely a cook.
Okay,
That's
but
what
y'all
I
never said Drake is sensitive and
I
he's an
definitely
emo.
said that.
No,
He
he-
sings.
about it.
Oh, wait, he
Yeah,
sings on his
yeah,
records and all that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if a nigga sensitive, right, and you come at him and you feel like he played him, wouldn't you feel a nigga's like he got to be on attack now?
Yeah.
So wouldn't you feel since he got dissed, he would make a record right away?
Yeah.
Drake is super
So
emo.
would you feel like somebody would stop him for not dropping something?
But if you're that emotional, you're not thinking about that. Just like when people go on rants on Twitter or whatever, like they're emotional. They just talk. Even if they say, "Yo, I don't think that's a good idea. Don't tweet that." Fuck that.
But I agree. I agree with
Yo,
you saying.
Twitter fingers? That's not me. Niggas ain't Twitter.
I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, you don't know what's stopping him from doing it. You don't necessarily know what's stopping him from doing it because if it's like everything the way people think he is, like if he's so sensitive, if somebody coming at you, you feel like you got to drop something right
there's-
away.
Bro, if it
no-
ain't a non-situation
Bro,
where somebody is really about
there's-
to lose
there's
their
no
life,
being sensitive in
I
a
can't
rap
forgive
battle, bro.
that. Like,
Yo.
you,
He hurt him, bro.
This is rap.
He hurt
bro.
him. He really hurt him.
Response.
He hurt him.
I also feel that maybe he's waiting for the album to drop and then he's gonna
No.
When is his
That
album
doesn't
supposed to
make
drop?
sense.
When is the album supposed to
That's
drop?
what I
He
think.
said June. So June started
June what?
a couple days ago. He never said a date. He
You know-
said June.
yo,
So
I
June
wouldn't
started a
be-
couple
I
days
wouldn't
ago.
be
We got
surprised
about
if he
we
give
got
that nigga
about
a whole
20 something
smoke
days
on
left.
the album.
Nah, I'm not. If it's end of June, I'm not
bro,
going to hear it
I'm not
no more.
gonna lie.
It's
If
enough.
he put out something after this week, I don't want to hear it.
Fuck out of here.
You
my
gotta
nigga.
do
Hey,
something
y'all
this
niggas-
week.
It's already
y'all
late
niggas-
though. He already
No,
took
no,
the
no.
L.
It is,
can't-
but
y'all
I
can't
this
make-
is what I'm
y'all
saying.
One at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
This is what I'm saying. Like after this week, I'm no longer interested, bro.
Y'all can't
So you
stipulate
gotta wait
your
on the
own
album.
dates. Y'all can't stipulate your own dates. Like
Yeah,
at the end of the
'cause
day.
that's the same shit we were saying about Nas, but when Ether came out, he was Jesus.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree to that point.
Hey,
It was
but
Like,
look-
oh,
wait.
this nigga not saying shit. This
Hold
nigga
on.
not saying
Although I
shit.
feel it's too late.
Can't do that. Look at the timeline, bro.
No. I agree.
Pusha dropped
Hold
his
on.
album
All right.
and you came out right away,
I-
bro. Pusha ain't even had no time to breathe on his album. You came out right away
Listen.
with a track. Like, bro, you gotta come back.
Hold on. I agree. But to an extent, let's be real. That's Aubrey. That's Drake. I don't care if it's 2-3 weeks from now. If you respond, my nigga, the internet, everybody, it's gonna go
Still
crazy.
listening,
It's
nigga.
gonna go
Exactly.
crazy.
And you
It's
know
gonna go
another
crazy.
thing
I'm
said
talking
me.
Terrell on the other side of the podcast.
yo,
I'm
no.
talking about outside.
Yo,
You
for
gonna
me,
listen to
for
that
me
shit in the train,
for
nigga.
me,
That shit up.
for him to be
I'm just
totally
lose
dead.
interest though. I want to keep that
Yo, Rel,
energy, bro.
For him
You
to
hear
be
that shit, nigga, you're gonna listen, bro, and you're gonna be very interested still, son.
Am I gonna listen? Yeah, because we in the
You're-
podcast.
Put it like
I
this.
need
Put
to
it
know
like
what's
this.
going on.
The longer you
That's
take, the more of a classic it better be.
yo for
Ooh, that's a
for
fact.
him to be totally dead to me is Pusha T got to drop something else.
No. For
Another-
him to be officially dead, if he comes back with no response, my nigga, you died.
No.
bro. If you don't come back with
Pusha
nothing,
should do that.
If-
I think
if
Pusha
No, I'm
should
talking
drop
about
something
Drake.
something.
else.
I'm talking about Drake.
Let's say next week Pusha drop something else.
Oh,
and
nah.
Drake don't put nothing out. I'm like, oh, you're dead, nigga. Like, yo, you like that's how we looked at it.
You know what's so funny? Yeah, that's. I think that's exactly what Drake did to Meek. Yo, this is karma, bro.
Pusha not doing.
This is karma, son.
Pusha not dropping nothing. Pusha not dropping
Drake
nothing
hit
else.
Meek.
That's Drake.
Drake hit Meek with.
saw his face, right?
This is the exact situation that Drake did to Meek. He put out 2 records without one response from Meek, and then Meek came back with that shit. He took too long, and it wasn't good, and it wasn't a good look. My
That's
nigga,
what I just said.
it's damn near the same. Yo, this is
Nah, but only one thing different. He didn't body Drake as much as Drake bodied me.
Yeah, Drake. That back to back
Okay.
took.
I give you.
Yeah.
I give you bar for bar wise. Yes. But society and social media wise,
Okay.
he sodomized Drake, bro. He sodomized that nigga.
I guess.
I'm just. It's a different. I'm not. I'm.
No,
I'm
and-
totally with
and
you
I-
because
I
I,
agree
believe
with
in
him.
rap is rap.
It's a different
that's the
atmosphere.
clip right
to
there.
the public
It's a
eye,
different
I'll take your
Sodomized.
word.
Clip right
That's what I'm
there,
saying. I'll
bro.
take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Sodomized, bro.
I'll take your word for it, but
It's
that's
a
not how I
different-
see
It's a
it.
different atmosphere.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I would agree with
I
it.
don't know how to narrate that vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know how society with the Instagram and everything.
But
I
they-
don't know
but
how
they
to
just telling
conduct.
you. They just
That's what
telling
I'm
you.
saying. That's why I'm saying I'll take his word for it. That's why I say I'll take Rel's
he's
word
not
for it.
invested in their life.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
But
the
it's
truth.
bingo. But it's bingo. We moving on. Shouts to Drake. I
Yeah,
hope you
Drake,
respond.
right now, he
Give me
lost.
something by the
in
end
my
of this
book.
week. But
Yo,
if
Drake, I'm
not,
a fan, but right now it's an L, boy.
It's a RIP things for you right now. But we'll see how that goes. I want to shout to all my graduates. There's been a lot of graduates. I love to see all these black people graduating on Instagram and all that kind of
Shout
stuff.
out to all the 2018 grads.
And a lot of
Shout out
proms.
to my girl. She just graduated too.
Shouts to Shanae.
Shouts to her too.
That boy
Happy
got a personal
graduation.
nurse.
Big shouts to her.
Nurse in the crib. If she got any nurse friends, holla at me. But we're going to keep this thing moving. A lot of these proms going on right now. A lot of these proms I see
like a bird,
on
Hypa.
Instagram. On Instagram, and a lot of these prom dresses is very revealing. I mean, these chicks is wearing dresses that I see like at fucking Pasta events. Like
Stage 48.
out with just the pasties on the nipples. I'm dead ass, bro. Just the pasties on the
That
nipples.
sound like you going to Lust or Cityscapes or some shit.
Every kind of thing.
Let me ask the question.
It's
We're
been
gonna
really,
talk about it.
really revealing. Really revealing. How we feel about your kids? Like, first of all, when it comes to prom, do you feel like parents need to be involved with what their children are wearing? And when do you feel like you need to take the reins off your child and allow them to, especially in high school, wear what they want to wear? Because even on the regular, I seen high school girls wearing makeup and lipstick and stuff. Like, when I was in high school, I ain't seen no chicks wearing no makeup, bro.
I saw lip gloss. That was the most.
No makeup, no lipstick or nothing like that when I was in high school.
I gotta think about that one.
No, I
Times have
didn't see
changed.
that at all.
Yo,
No,
Nigga,
hold
that's when Lil
on.
Mama
Did
was
you?
popping,
All
my
right,
nigga.
now you gotta think about it.
Not for
Did
me.
you look at that, or did you even care?
No, I looked at that. I remember. You know why I
You
looked
cared
at it?
about
I
makeup
said
in high school?
No, you
There
did
was
because
one-
it would,
Rel
it'd
was
be
one of those
noticeable.
fashionable
There
niggas.
there was
okay.
there was one there was one time when I was growing up. I was a teenager. I was in high school, and my grandmother's husband at the time. That wasn't my grandfather, but my grandmother's husband had a daughter. She was in her teens too, or whatever. So I think we was going out. We was going somewhere like that. And she had put on makeup for my grandmother's drawer. When I say my grandmother slapped the shit
Oh wow.
out of this girl, and she was probably like around these girls' ages, like 15,
16,
like 15, 16,
That was
something
a
like
sign
that.
of being grown.
And she just put on lipstick alone, bro. She slapped the fucking shit out of this girl. Like, at those times, to me, you wasn't wearing no makeup, you wasn't wearing no short skirts or nothing like that. Like, I be seeing high school girls in halter tops, like stomach out and all that shit. Like, that shit wasn't that wasn't the wave when I was growing up in high school. But I mean, times change or whatever.
So in high school, girls didn't wear poom poom shorts in the summer.
I don't
Nah,
know.
you got sent home for that,
They
bro.
was. They was.
You got sent home for that.
They
Nah,
was.
in
They
my
was.
What,
school,
they cheeks out, bro? I don't
with
remember
ass
that.
out, ass out, you getting sent home.
I mean,
You
like,
couldn't even wear the snowman shirt
I
back
don't
when I
want
was
to
in
talk
high
about my high
school.
school, nigga. My high
The
school had
Jesus
hair
shit.
months.
straight niggas.
We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
You guys went to all boys school.
Niggas wear straight niggas.
Yo, let's get back to the topic. Let's get back to the topic.
Terrible, bro.
It was me and 5 other niggas.
Yo, these niggas. Yo, there's only 3 bitches in this school.
Let's
That's
get back to
crazy.
the topic.
Now we know the 5 niggas he was
Let's
talking
stay
about.
on y'all boys school topic right now.
Yo, one of y'all niggas was focused on DJing, boy. Holy shit.
But
Straight niggas,
Hypa and
boy.
Hypa and Dane-Ja the ones that have kids or whatever. So how do you feel about monitoring?
It ain't about that.
It's ice cream.
I think.
All right. Can
Son, yo,
y'all
y'all-
stop laughing?
yeah,
Nigga
y'all-
want to talk? The fuck?
Now I was gonna say. I
was gonna talk, but y'all
I
didn't
think
amp it.
Danger
Nah,
might have a bit more.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Can y'all let the man talk? Y'all niggas
Nah,
is frost, boy.
I was gonna say I think Danger might have more to say or elaborate on since you got a daughter. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Listen, I grew up in the same. I grew up in the same era as all of y'all. I agree, man. When I was around that age, going to prom, bro, you barely them. First thing first, them girls was not even fully developed. So like, even if they had some revealing shit, you could barely see it. I barely ever even saw any young child or female child, to be exact, with even cleavage out, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not seeing any of this provocative or these revealing outfits in the streets. I'm only seeing it on social media. That's the only place I'm seeing it. So I'm seeing people post this, prom that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Half of them looking like it's just an extended compartment to their outfit, like they coming from a strip club. I'm not even gonna hold
They're
you.
looking like a younger Bernice, a younger
I was
Bria
about to say
Miles.
the
This is
same
what
thing.
these girls are dressing
Nikki.
in.
I
bro.
literally was about to
Amber
say thing.
Rose.
Every time I see one of these little revealing outfits, I'm like, yo, y'all just grooming this little girl to be fucking stripping in lust.
Dots.
Or to stripping in fucking whatever popular strip club we got in New York.
Aces.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you.
Hold on. The stripper defender wants to talk.
Yeah, you see how you tight? Yo, how y'all prom was? You see how you sick, right?
I knew that shit was going.
Yo, how y'all prom was? Who y'all took the prom? Another nigga? How y'all prom was?
Nah,
Straight niggas.
That's a real question.
So I'm like how y'all prom was?
The thotty defender.
That's a real question.
No, we
What's the
actually
real question?
Boys have prom.
No,
boys
we
will have prom.
we took our personal women.
Our
or we went
personal
to another-
joints to the prom.
I didn't get about prom, so
I ain't go to my shit either.
I went to my prom.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But you just said your personal and shit.
All right,
like
hold
that,
on. Let
but
me clear it up.
He said he ain't go to prom.
So, hold on. Since these
Crazy.
go.
all right,
Crazy, boy.
Niggas ain't go.
children, tone it down. Since y'all want to, the niggas is cooking. Let's break it down to what they're talking about.
That shit is
Me and Hypa, we originally grew up in Brooklyn, and
so it's a
we
Brooklyn
went.
thing.
Oh, here you go.
Don't start that.
Here we go.
I got time, boy. I got time, you age Bronx.
I kind of saw that coming.
I got time, Bronx. But hold on.
Kind of saw that one coming.
I'm just trying to explain. Everybody's listening. They're like, "Yo, what the fuck is these niggas
Got
even talking
Teflon
about?"
skin.
We went to
now,
all boys school.
The reason it was a majority of men in our school because the school was called Automotive High School. It's actually the school was trash. I'll keep it a buck with you. It was trash. It was bear man. I ain't like none of them niggas. I was fighting all them niggas.
Yeah.
And
Nigga
and
can't even fix a headlight.
Nah,
Hold on.
you lying?
Niggas don't know nothing about cars.
Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off yet. Not yet. And that's why it was a lot of men because no woman is interested in doing cars.
Yo.
So
Let's get back to the stripper defender.
yeah, the thotty defender. What you want to talk about, Aces?
Hold on, yo,
What you
fellas.
want to talk about,
Fellas,
Aces?
peep game though. Peep game.
What you want to
peep
talk about,
game.
lust?
This nigga said majority. How much girls was in y'all school?
The teachers.
And they were niggas. They were
This
niggas.
nigga trying to say
That nigga
majority.
had trannies in that motherfucker,
This nigga
boy.
say majority.
That's Brooklyn, right?
Like you, when somebody say majority, you would think the minority is probably like maybe 16 or whatever. This nigga, how much women?
Nah,
How much?
I'll keep it a buck.
Majority,
If
but
it
it
was
was like
if it was
two female teachers.
hold on.
Majority was men.
I'm sorry, fellas.
I
Niggas
can't.
big.
had a lunch lady.
We good.
We be mad good, but
Yeah,
y'all talking
lunch
over each
lady and
other.
a counselor.
Y'all talking over each other. All right,
Everybody
let
else is
me
men.
talk.
Oh, my bad.
This dirty Bronx nigga want to talk about. What you saying?
Sick right now.
I got time, boy. I got time every
You
day.
can stay in Brooklyn with Mr. C.
That's fine. Oh, nah, you wild. You wild. You OD.
Let's
today.
stop big
Yeah,
each other.
you OD.
So, Danger, if your daughter is about to go to prom or whatever, would you help her with her outfit for prom, or you gonna let her wear whatever she want to wear?
Y'all know me very well. So. I think that should be my answer. Y'all know me
No,
very
I don't.
Nah, but
I don't.
nah,
I
My
don't-
answer is
public,
Well, June was about to say something.
what?
He was about to say something.
I said, like I said, I could have said what I was about to say was, I mean, I don't care what they wear because I mean, technically, I'm not a father.
Niggas a thotty defender.
Nigga, I'm not a father, nigga.
Look
I'm
at
not,
it. Look
How
at
you not gonna
it.
I'm
care,
not a
bro?
father.
What if-
I
what
care.
if- what
I
if
got
you-
nothing in the game.
What
nigga.
if
Why
you
would I
wa-
care?
what if you wasn't a
How would you
father?
not care? my
What
nigga?
if you was a father?
That's different. Of course.
So because you're not a father, you can't put yourself as being in the father's
Yeah, yeah,
position,
yeah.
bro.
Give
It's
it-
the same thing, bro.
Okay, that's one thing, but I'm just saying.
You're
me,
Mr. Hypothetical.
I don't
Nigga.
care.
This should be a good.
All right,
this should
so
be
okay,
easy.
what
but
about
I'm
your
just
little
saying-
cousins? If you got female cousins,
that's what I'm saying. That's different. But if I have no horse in the game, why would I care?
I
who
still
wins?
feel
No,
you
you
should-
can't say you don't care.
Nah,
You
I
can still
disagree because I
identify
still
with it.
feel you don't have to have a child to give an input. You can still give.
Oh, so
you
you
can
say-
still give, you can
so-
still give an input.
Yeah, bro.
So a grown high school girl walking the street.
no,
Okay,
no high school girl is grown. That's number one.
Okay, but she could wear whatever she wants. What that has to do? I don't care what she wears.
No, bro. We're talking about if you had a child, bro.
Okay, that's different. No, that's when you changed the question.
So let me ask you something.
The question was, how do you feel with these girls wearing these things? You didn't tell
Of
me. As
course
a
we
father,
don't care, bro. It's not our children, but like if you put yourself in having your own female child, bro.
Of course, I wouldn't want her to wear something revealing and stuff like that. Of course not. But I'm just saying.
So
that wasn't
that's
the
kind of
question.
semi-selfish. So
But
because
that wasn't the question, though.
Hold
No,
on,
yo,
because
father-
hold on. But because it's your daughter, you care. But it's somebody else's daughter,
I
you
was
don't
about
care.
to say, your father or not. Like, yo,
Yeah,
this
you
shit-
That's what I'm. That's
Yeah,
what
this
I'm.
shit-
this shit
You
is too-
should be able to give some type of
The
input.
shit
though.
is too revealing. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're 17 years old. I don't care. Like I don't even care if you're 18 at fucking in January and your fucking prom is in May.
You got
like
the early
yo,
birthday.
because
bruh, like yo,
because-
chill the fuck out. Like you're still my daughter, or you're still somebody where it's like,
Yeah, but
yo, like
the times have changed
Yo.
now. Women can wear whatever they want. Women empowerment and all that type
Yo,
of
if you
stuff. They can wear
17,
whatever they
16,
want.
18,
You ain't
you're
wearing
No,
not,
they
you're
can
not a
wear
woman to
whatever
me.
they want. I'm
But see,
not,
you got to see it from what he's saying though,
Exactly.
because that shit is real, bro.
'Cause guess
I'm
what?
not- They
You
gonna
telling
look
them-
at us as we're objectifying them,
Exactly.
based on what they wearing.
Exactly.
Even though it may look revealing to us, they could feel.
I'm
sexy
looking.
and
I'm
fine.
looking at it.
Yo,
as,
what-
I'm looking at
you
it
know
as.
what I'm saying?
I'm looking at it as what if I have a daughter and he's the uncle of my daughter.
That's different.
So now you're gonna tell me you see my daughter coming out with some shit. You're not gonna say nah, yo, Hypa.
You got to change that.
but that's different. Like
You
I
would,
said,
but it's
like
not,
I
it's not
said,
your child. You said it ain't your
but
child.
you know what I mean? I don't have a. Like I said,
No,
I
we
don't
don't
have
know
a
what
horse
you
in the
mean.
race. I don't have a horse in the race. But obviously, come on. If I had a niece, of course I'm gonna look at that's family. That's
so
my,
at the end
that's
of the
my
day,
blood.
But that's
because
what you just
because
said,
it's
because
your
that's your daughter, you
niece,
don't
I
care?
have the
you
right
have
to
a
say
problem
something.
with it.
Yes,
but
because I have the right to say
anybody
something
else,
about it.
you won't
You don't
have an
care.
opinion on it at all.
I don't have my opinion. Doesn't matter.
It's not. I'm not
We
asking if your
understand that,
opinion
bro. We
matters.
understand that,
I'm
son.
talking about, do you have an opinion, and what is your opinion?
The reason I say I don't care because my opinion doesn't matter. So I don't even have. I can't.
We're
I
not
don't
Bro,
even
asking
want to
if your
we
opinion
know if
matters.
it matters or
this,
not,
This,
man.
this podcast ain't about whose opinion matters. It's about what is your opinion.
Period.
My opinion. I don't have an opinion because I don't
Nah.
care.
Shut up, bro. This shit
It's
is
the,
getting
feel
tight,
like-
the
son.
truth, my
So
nigga.
we
I don't
get it.
give a
We get
fuck,
it. He
my
don't
nigga.
care.
What do you say?
I feel like
go ahead,
realistic-
I feel like when it comes down to that, I'm not for girls wearing little dresses, halter tops, showing too much skin. I don't really like that at all.
Okay.
And I don't even care if you're a grown woman. I just feel like that's slutty. Just me personally.
See, go
But
ahead.
Talk about it.
but you know what I'm saying? At the same time, in this era, you can't really even say that.
You get it.
You know what I'm saying?
See, you get it. That's
You
what I mean.
like I can't verbalize that. I could think it.
If you're
All
under,
right,
if
that's
you're
what
under 18, you can verbalize whatever you feel like at the end
No,
of the
you
day.
can't, because then they're going to flip it and be like, "You're looking. Why you looking?"
yeah. Same thing. Same thing happened to what's his face?
Why we looking? Nigga,
same
why you
thing
outside?
With, Morgan Freeman.
Why you put
Morgan
that on?
Freeman's like, yo, you wearing that skirt and everything like that. Automatically, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah, but that's over 18. We talking about these little young chicks under 18 that's going to these
But
proms.
I guess what I'm trying to point out is that it's easily flipped now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could be like if I be like, damn, why she wearing them little ass
so
shorts?
at the end of the day,
And then
this
they gonna
topic,
be like,
this
"Why you
topic
looking?"
shouldn't even be in the freaking
Word,
podcast.
'cause y'all like-
At the end of the day-
That's how it sounded. That's how it
No, I
sounded.
mean, you
That's
have a
not what
daughter,
I'm
so
saying.
you could talk about that.
Okay.
You could talk about
You
certain
could
things.
still. I don't like to hear that, but you could still put yourself in that same position. You basically
I did.
agree. You
I did.
basically.
I said
you
I don't
did.
like it either
You
way.
basically agreeing with everything we're saying. We understand that.
I understand where you're
Hold
coming
on.
from.
We understand that your opinion doesn't matter, but we're asking you like, all right, put yourself in the position of having a daughter. How would you feel? And if you feel that way about your daughter, you feel the same way about somebody else's daughter. It's the same thing, son.
It's going to bother you regardless, is what they're saying.
Of course, I'm not going to somebody else's child and be like,
Yo.
go home and change.
Yo,
Like,
yo.
that's not my place. I can't do that.
How old is your
I
daughter?
definitely understand what
She's
you mean
10
with the
years
social
old.
media.
All right.
You're not gonna say
All right, in
much.
7 more years, his daughter's gonna go to prom.
I'm prepared for all of that.
So in 7 more
I got
years,
the
you're gonna
strap.
be around when his daughter go to prom.
I got the strap.
So
So
your opinion doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. So you're trying to
doesn't
say
Nah,
my
bro, I
opinion
ain't gonna lie to
matters
you. I'll
for
tell you
your
right
child,
now.
nigga?
Your opinion matters, bro.
My opinion matters for your child.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody.
So if I
Nigga,
tell you,
you're my brother.
everybody's
tell you-
opinion
My brother.
over
Yes,
here.
yes.
So-
Everybody.
I
all 6 of
I
us.
expect you to. I expect you to say something.
so
to
you think it's my place? You think it's my place to
course.
say?
You're his
I
brother.
would not mind.
They
I
are
wouldn't
brothers,
mind.
though.
I value your opinion. You're
So
close.
if-
You're not a
So
regular
even
nigga on
Will,
the block.
all right. So if she wore lipstick, your son Will, I don't think your daughter should be wearing lipstick. I
No,
mean, like,
you
yo,
could-
son.
I
And that's
wouldn't
another
feel-
thing.
I wouldn't feel any-
Parents are very sensitive on how people
I'm-
critique their
Yo,
children.
you're absolutely correct, but I'm telling you, I'm telling you personally right now, I wouldn't mind. Not to say that would change the way. I mean, I would make her go home and like change whatever. But if you
he
say
would
that,
appreciate
I would appreciate it. I'm like, all right, that's how you
That's
feel.
what he's-
I'll go home. I'll
he's
think
giving
about
you
it.
the okay.
I'll tell the child's mother
well,
the same
he's giving
thing.
you the
That's
okay.
one thing. Then that's
He's
one.
giving
thing.
you the
That's
okay.
one thing. But say you don't
I
know.
know
He's
if
not
I had a
sensitive
daughter-
if you tell him
if
something.
I had a daughter and
Dane-Ja wouldn't
like
say nothing.
she, first of all,
You got jokes. That's funny. You got time today.
Girl, a lot of times. I think got a lot of times today.
yeah. So if I had a daughter or whatever the case may be, I would expect y'all to say something if she was wearing something
There you
revealing.
go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I'm a free spirit to a point. You know what I'm saying? You could do and you could wear anything that you feel like you identify with, but if I feel like it's too revealing or slutty, I'm not going to have that.
I actually still think it's not
You know what
about
I mean?
what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you could easily address something without even have to make the person feel, oh, I didn't appreciate the way he said that. know what I'm saying? There's ways you could get a message across.
Yeah.
And he be cracking jokes like, yo, Hypa is very good with words. But yeah, you could.
I promise you, I'm thinking that. As
You
he's
could
saying
be.
that.
You could tell somebody something.
You are
It
good
could-
with words.
Yeah,
bro.
it could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What
but
you think,
parents
Quicks?
are very sensitive.
Yeah,
though,
I already
son.
said
You-
I'm
you're
not
absolutely-
with it. I can't,
Especially
I can't
about
do
their
that.
children.
Sorry, I'm a type of person. I see that I'm like, yo, like, yeah. So all right, they 17 now, and you cool with this. So when they 21, you're gonna be cool with them saying, oh, I want to go to Lust. I want to go to this strip club and do whatever I want to do. I'm old enough. At the end of the day, you can't, as a parent, you can't say anything because they are old enough. But it's like, what do you instill in your child as a youngster to make them feel like, you know what, this is, I don't want to say wrong, but this is something that
You're growing up too quick.
exactly, or obviously my parents isn't cool with it, so why am I cool with it?
Hence, this is why I say that's where parents become sensitive. Hence, why it's none of my business. Because now, if you come on that, see how you automatically say if that girl wearing poom shorts or whatever like that, maybe it's a West Indies thing, or maybe it's, I don't know. But now you automatically assume she wasn't raised right.
That's
just
not,
because the way
that's
she
not
wears.
an assumption.
Huh?
That's not an assumption.
What?
We're
So
not
you saying that's
No,
a fact?
that is an assumption.
So you say
bro.
that's a fact?
That's
what?
an
Because
assumption.
I don't like the
kids
outfit
don't
that
act
she
the
had.
same way they act when they home with their family, when they in the street.
Exactly. So you're trying to say, nah, you see that? But that's how people look at you. People look at you as a presentation of your kids look like a presentation of your kids.
Of you.
Yeah, of you. So if your daughter could wear a skirt or whatever like that, but when she go outside, she could change into whatever.
Yeah.
So they're gonna look at you like, oh my God, like Will not teaching her daughter properly.
And then not to mention, some girls will go over to their friend's house and get
and
changed.
go get changed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
I mean,
bad
like you
girl.
can't say
I
that.
feel like that's gonna happen
True,
regardless.
bad
But
girl.
you
Yo, I'm
understand,
scared, bro.
Leaving out of my
Scared
house,
for me?
you can't
I'm not
do
going.
that.
No, for me.
Oh,
Like
nigga,
I'm scared, bro.
I got 6 more years to work.
I feel like that's gonna happen regardless. But leaving out of my house,
I ain't even a
yo,
father
look,
yet.
we are going to we're going to set boundaries, and you're a child. Please dress like one.
It goes back to what
but-
Junior was saying the other day. It's really no textbook on like the right way to raise a
Exactly.
child.
There isn't.
You
But
gotta
at the
you gotta
end of
you
the
gotta
day,
do a
what
play
you-
by play.
What you
Exactly.
say and what you do and what you show. Because if you're one of those parents, if nobody at this table hopefully they don't have that, but if the mother of your child walks out and disrespects herself and acts like she can do it, like she moves like a thought, her daughter gonna be a thought. And
That's not always the
It's
case.
not always the case, but it's a large percentage that it is.
Don't quote me on this, but at the end of the day, you see something, you're gonna act like that. All right, cool. Some kids, parents not a thought, but the daughter's still a thought. At the end of the day, people are going to be the whatever way they want to be. But at the end of the day, you are a reflection of your child. Whatever you show in the house is going to be a reflection of what the child sees. Maybe they might see it from their
most
friends.
of the time, not all the time.
Most of the time, but maybe they might see it from their friends. But at the end of the day, you know that I do not stand for this. You should not do this.
Even on the flip side, me having a son at this point, he's still a baby, but in a few years to come, when he's growing up, and if he's when he's into girls, or if he's into girls, because he's still growing up, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like at this point, I would have to basically talk to him and set the tone, like you just said. Like if you see certain females dress a certain way or may look a certain way, I want to be able to guide him.
Exactly, and
You
I'm
know
not,
what I'm saying?
and I agree with exactly what you said. I'm a dude. I grew up. I was by myself. I didn't have. I was a one parent household. My mom's. That's it. So what I grew up learning was only from my mom. So I didn't have a father figure to tell me, yo, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't treat girls like this. You shouldn't be a certain way because it makes you look like you're a type of guy that at the end of the day it's not good.
Yeah.
And I grew up, I was completely my pops without even knowing.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, to me, that I looked at it as like, all right, if I would have learned from a father figure, I would have been better from early. So now it took me to say, all right, cool, I'm hitting 30.
Same situation
I'm
on
learning
my
that
side.
shit.
I agree.
I'm learning that shit as I grow. Like I hit 30, I'm like, all right, fuck, I should have been this way
Facts.
from when I was 18, but I
Facts.
never was because
Facts.
I learned from my friends. And I'm not that's nothing against my friends, but at the end of the day, my friends taught me yo, this is how we do things, and this is how I'm gonna do it.
And
So I'm gonna be like, yo, we got mad girls. I'm gonna have mad girls, or whatever.
I wanna piggyback on what Hypa was talking about there. A very delicate issue, especially with Pride Month going on. How do you feel like, you guys from having kids? How do you feel like about if your kid was to come to you and say, they were interested in the same sex, whether it be your girl was, your daughter was interested in girls or your son was interested in guys. I mean, we could all chime in on that, but how we feel about, if your kid, how would you feel like you would handle
If your
that
kid was gay.
If your kid was gay, yeah.
Well, first thing first,
Our Papa freaks all
what I was first thing first, I would love my child unconditionally.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's number one. And two, I actually don't know how I would feel until if that situation was to happen. So I feel what the only thing I can possibly do is actually to prepare him of what to expect of actually being interested in the same sex. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get judged. Some people may not like you because of that matter. So I feel at this point, regardless, at the end of the day, he's still my child. So I am going to love him and support him. But realistically, I would have to basically speak with him and actually prepare him of what to expect. So that's, to me, that would actually be the probably the most realistic way of dealing with a situation like that. Mm-hmm. So I honestly don't know how I would feel. But at the end of the day, he's still my child. I'm going to love him. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
That's fair.
That's well said.
So appreciate it.
Same thing. Well, I'm a little different. I'm gonna just say, if my daughter was to come out, say she was a homosexual, I would support her. Like, I love my daughter so much to the point to where it's like, all right, because you love the same sex, I don't want to talk to you no more. I can't deal with you. It's not gonna.
There's a lot of parents that do that though.
I can't see
Mostly
myself
religious.
I can't see myself doing that. I love her too much.
Religious too, but I think it's.
I think it doesn't matter if it's mostly or not. It's a lot of. It's a country thing. It's a
West Indian thing too.
It's a big West Indian thing as well. Like,
Most West Indians are Christians, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think
Got
I don't
a
even
point.
think it's about the religion. It's just about
Pentecostal too.
Baptist.
yeah. It's just about you being from a specific Caribbean island, and this is how they think, and they adopt the thinking of that island. And me personally, I would support my child doing whatever my child will want to do. I don't have a child yet, but if my child was to come out any specific way, would you do what's comfortable for you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
You
This nigga Rel got no.
What does this guy do?
You'll see it on the video.
but at the end, like I don't know what else to say. But I'm supporting my child no matter what.
As you should.
And
As you should.
It's just like, that's to me, like, yo, if I was hardcore Jamaicans, nobody man thing, oh man, like I don't do none of that.
Yeah,
Like, to me, it's just like, yo, this
What
is.
you think, Ease?
Wait, we skipped y'all.
We're gonna get back to that.
Oh my god.
Good point though, Darren. Good point.
Yo, that nigga's is funny, son.
Nah, but again, just
let Ease talk.
just act like you had a child, or because you will have a child. Okay, cool.
Call me being hypocritical. Call it contradictory too. I think it would be easier for me to accept my daughter.
I was gonna ask.
And I know that was going there. Than my son.
Yeah, I was gonna.
And that's why, hence why
It's
I
easier to
actually
accept my
don't
daughter
know how I'm
than
gonna
my
feel.
son.
So if
When
it
I
comes
talked about that, 2 episodes ago,
But
last episode,
Ease was about to say
Yeah,
something.
Ease.
that shit is no good,
Go
bro.
ahead, Ease.
Double standard.
Can't save your ass on this one, huh?
Hey, look, man.
If you want to call it double standard for me, call it what you
No,
want.
I'm not
Nah,
calling it.
no,
It is a double
No,
standard.
I happen
I'm
to
saying
agree
if
with
that's
you.
what it is.
I happen to
That's
agree
what
with
it is,
you.
and I'm standing on my
you
statement.
gotta stand on it.
Fully.
I happen to agree with you 100%.
It's different. So basically, it's different.
I-
it's different to deal with a girl being.
I
gay
feel it's
sad
than a
I
boy.
feel like
Because
That's
I-
extremely
I feel like
sad.
it's
To
unfair
me,
on my
that's
You
my
know
part.
what? Hold on. I'm
All
gonna
right.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way. I'll tell you why. It's because I feel like when it comes to women and women, I feel like it's accepted more.
And to me, that's extremely sad.
It
No,
is,
but
it
that's
is.
but that's society we live in.
society
That's
we live
society
in.
we live in.
I don't live in that society.
I don't live.
live in that
I don't
society.
agree with that.
What? So
society.
hold on. You're trying to say it's so? I'm just asking you. You don't think it's more
Both are
dangerous?
acceptable.
Okay, no, it's not being acceptable. It's not. I'm not talking about that point. I'm talking about the aspect of like do you think it's more? You don't think it's more dangerous being a gay man than a gay woman?
No, I don't.
Dangerous?
I don't.
What,
Dangerous. I'm
explain
talking about
the word
I'm
dangerous.
talking about like a dude will try to run up on you and try to like beat you like you know all these hate crimes. Hate crimes happens to gay people.
I
right?
agree.
You think these gay crimes
The
happen
severity-
more of a gay
the
man
severity,
or
yeah.
more of a gay woman? Where you think hate crimes happen more?
I think they both are substance of violence.
No, but you're not asking me. You're not answering my question. I said hate crimes, right?
Yeah.
Which ones do you think they happen more to? Gay men
men
or
or-
gay women?
It may happen to men more.
So you understand what I'm saying? Even though it's sad, you might not want it to be that way. But
I
it
actually-
is society.
I actually
it is
think
what
it's
it
a
is.
fact. I think it's a
more,
fact.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
more
a fact.
acceptable to be a gay woman than a gay man.
Absolutely.
I get that.
You might.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, you have a
You
lot.
don't get, bro. It's very obvious, bro.
Ease, talk of things.
All right, so
Same energy.
all right, so look,
Just let it out.
I'm gonna answer this exactly how
Yeah,
I feel.
that's it.
Keep it above.
So of course, as a dad, whether I have a son or a daughter, I'm gonna love my child. As a heterosexual male, I would want my child to be accepted or attracted to the opposite sex.
Copy.
For a few reasons. One, because I feel like traditional relationships works. You know what I'm saying? A man and a woman. I'm not saying that lesbians and gay marriages don't work or anything like that. I'm just saying like this is my norm in my life. If my child was to come to me and tell me that he or she is gay, I would have a problem accepting it only because I feel like
You don't understand it.
this is my tradition.
You would have a problem, or you would?
I would have a problem, like not accepting it, but understanding it because I'm like, you like, how do you know? And some people say things like, "Oh, being gay is not a choice; you're born that way," and like it's just a lot of things that I just don't understand. Like, you know what I mean?
Great areas.
So, of course, like I said, I would support my child and whatever he or she decides. But as a heterosexual male, I would want my child to be attracted to the opposite sex.
I
This is where
want. I would want to.
yeah.
But if we're talking about if they're not, if they're attracted to the same sex, woman to woman, man to man.
So they come to me and tell me that they're gay, I would definitely love them and embrace them the same way.
Would you be equally upset? For
If
both?
it was, yeah,
It doesn't matter.
it don't matter to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, me, it matters. To me, I feel like it. When I say it matters, it's like for a girl, I know.
That makes no sense. to
Huh?
me.
I'll tell you why. Because I tell you, like, I feel like a girl could go through life, like she could grow up, she could do whatever she wants, she could be a strong black woman, even if she likes women, fine. But it's like she's gonna have those regular. Number one, she's already gonna be black, so she's already gonna have she's gonna have that fence she has to go over. But putting her being a gay black woman, that's another fence. So imagine, I feel like for a gay man, it's triple that fence now.
Honestly, in a lot of industries, being a gay man
Is
a step
it's
up.
way
from-
better.
Easier
Well,
to be.
no.
step
I'm
up,
just saying
bro.
that's in fashion or whatever. So you trying to say
No.
Hold on.
I'll tell you.
No, it's not in fashion
say
alone,
what?
bro.
Nah.
Hey,
So,
yo,
well-
you could be in the entertainment field and be gay, and you're gonna get way
Accepted?
further. Yes,
Accepted.
Not
Very
even just in
accepted.
entertainment.
I'm not talking about
like,
music,
life
hip hop
period,
music.
like-
I'm
Okay.
talking about entertainment. Period.
Okay, but what I'm saying is
That's a fact.
Okay, no, I'm not saying there's not people who strive when they're. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's more. You don't think it's more difficult being a gay man than a heterosexual? You don't think they have certain things that they have to fight for? They still fighting for gay marriages.
No, I understand.
So I'm
that,
saying
but
there's
I
still
mean,
more hurdles that they have to go through. Like gay people still have more hurdles.
but
They
I
have to go
honestly-
through.
Didn't Obama
What?
approve,
Nah,
approve
come on,
everything
man.
in
Stop
every
it.
state?
Stop. Like I mean, like
gonna
we
be-
live in a naive world to say gay people.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
What?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is how I feel. I feel like gay people have accomplished more than black people did in hundreds of years.
As far as
I feel
rights.
like, as far as rights and laws and stuff like that. Like we took tons
Being
of years.
protected.
We took tons of years to get stuff accomplished that gay
You don't
people have
think- you don't think
accomplished.
that's sad, though?
And just, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying what it is, and that's how I feel it is. And I feel like being gay and being black still being black, I feel like you are more
You're
oppressed than being gay. You could
So
be a
how about
gay-
being both?
Okay, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I
But
think a gay
being-
black man would have it much easier than a straight black man.
Yeah, I
in this
agree
country.
that. Yeah.
A gay black man would have it way easier than
Because
a
the gay
straight.
coalition is stronger. You're saying?
No, not even that. It's just
Why?
Oh,
because
yes,
a straight,
I say yes.
a straight black man is more threatening. Period.
I
You know
I
what
mean
I'm saying?
that's a good debate. That's a good debate to have. But what I'm saying is, I feel like it's hard for a gay black man because I feel like not everybody's gonna accept you. You're not. You can't go to certain you got to be careful where you walk, who you affiliate yourself with,
Which
who
atmosphere
people's
you're
looking at you.
around.
Because number one, automatically when you're gay, you always got to have that feeling people's watching.
I think it's
I
only
feel like it's
our
the urban
I think-
community.
only-
I feel like it's the urban
yeah,
community
I only
that you're
think-
saying- you're talking
honestly
about right
think
now.
It's only
The
our
urban-
community
yeah.
that bash a gay black man.
So let me.
I think they're accepted by everybody else.
Oh,
bro.
so sports. So you know a lot of gay sports athletes.
No.
You know a lot of gay.
No.
They're not accepted in that. They're not
That's
accepted
still-
in that,
that's
bro.
That's still kind of
But
our
all right,
community.
put it like this.
But
because
I'm just
we're
saying-
over 70% of the population
Exactly,
in
that's
sports.
still kinda
so
our
it's still
community.
us.
Okay, so but I'm saying but I'm just saying certain things they're not accepted. They're not accepted in that realm.
They aren't accepted like in a sense of we're putting it out there. At the end of the day, I know for a fact.
No, that's
Mad
what.
at
But
them niggas.
you know, of course, but
Mad at them
but you
niggas.
understand what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah.
not accepted where it's like, okay, it's out on the forefront.
Yeah,
Like,
but come on,
the,
man,
The
like-
gay
But
athletes,
Even when
that's
it comes
put
to
out there.
sports, sports is such a, I know it's big to us, but it's such a minute
Yo.
focus of a vast
I
majority.
understand
Prime
what you're
example,
saying, but,
prime example,
like,
prime
we can't act
example.
like this because
There's-
like gay wedding, like gay marriages just got accepted a couple years ago.
Bro.
And it's still not accepted in every state. So you can't say like it's accepted.
How long do we take
I
to have
think-
Black History Month? They have Gay Pride Month within a couple of years, bro. This is not has been.
Instant.
It's
No,
just not. has
I'm not.
been-
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the black thing. Like the blacks have it easier more than. I'm not saying. I'm not talking about that. Like I said, that's a debate within itself. What I'm saying is to add to being black and a gay man, you have to. It's double time. You're gonna have a more difficult time having a situation like that.
I actually just think it's better. Like if you're a gay black man, you have it easier than a straight
Nah,
black
I don't
man.
think so.
I agree.
What?
I feel like just gay people in general are progressing more than like ever. I mean, with this era.
Nah, I don't like. I don't believe that's the truth.
No?
You're saying a gay black man is more accepted, especially the community that we live in.
Not
You
about
trying to
us.
say you have a
Not
gay?
saying us. I'm not saying
black
urban.
community.
I'm talking about us because we're black. Everybody, you black, I'm black, he's black, he's black. I'm talking about us right here. So you trying to say if you have a black child, he's gay. You don't think that you think he's gonna have a fair run wherever he goes? Like you don't think he's gonna have to work extra harder? You're gonna have to be whatever he wants to strive for. You don't think he have to work harder than everybody else, even if the black man as well, because he's gay? You don't think so?
Nowadays, they're progressing more.
For the
really
ex-
don't.
for the
I'll be
acceptance,
honest
really
with you,
don't.
I don't think so.
for the
I don't think so,
acceptance
bro.
within his community, yes. For the acceptance within the black
The
community,
world?
yes.
I
But for the
gotta-
acceptance
Of the
within
world?
the ladder of the world, no, I don't think so.
not at all.
Yeah,
I got-
I could understand you with that point because the gay community.
So you're talking about us
the
in
gays,
general.
Gays, I feel like
To
gay,
answer your
gay
question,
communities
within
accept gays.
our community, yes. On the outside world, no.
That's it.
No,
Nigga,
don't
drop
say
mic.
outside word. Don't say. I just say gay community accept
No, bro.
gays. Gay accept community. They really accept.
He just told you the ladder of the world. Yes, he just
In
told you
our
that.
community,
he
it's
just
gonna
told
be
you that.
very
I'm
hard.
repeating what he just told you.
I don't know.
Yo.
I don't believe that.
Move it on, bro.
But yo, shouts to
Shout out
all
to
my
everyone.
lesbian and gays,
LB.
transsexual, LGB.
What is it?
LGBT,
LGBT
community. Happy
You know,
You
Pride
gotta
and all
add
that
the
good
Q
stuff.
on the end of that.
Oh yeah,
Q.
They put the Q sometimes.
QQ.
like sometimes why?
I don't know, but it's Q's for queer.
Like that.
Shouts to all my LGBTQ
Watch the video. This
community.
nigga Rel be doing that shit mad good.
Hey,
yo,
Wow.
it's all good.
So you
you
clocking
talking
him, right?
about?
You like how he do it?
I get.
That's that
all.
all boys
Crazy.
school.
We need. I got.
Ain't got time, boy.
I take the love from everybody, man. I love from everybody.
Ain't got time today,
I
boy.
want
Hey,
to
yo,
jump.
but
I want to
shout
jump
out to
into
everybody.
something real quick. If we can go into this real quick, something with the bullying. Bullying in schools, you know, man, is at an all-time high. I feel like it has a lot of the reasons why, you know, our kids suffer from emotional problems. Even though watching the show like 13 Reasons, I want to give a shout out to them. Shows a lot
Great
about
show.
what kids go through in schools when it comes to beating. When it comes to bullying and all that kind of stuff, rape and harassment and all these kind of things, it's a big issue. How do you feel like we can start from the house to change these kind of things from happening from within schools?
I know we have kids, but y'all can still speak on
I
it.
was just about
No,
to say.
I'm ready to.
No, I don't think anybody.
Quick, yo, Hypa, Danger. Nah, we got kids, but
Go ahead.
Nah,
still-
all right,
you guys
so
can
I'll
still
start.
speak on it.
I'll start.
Uh-huh.
I feel like honestly, at this point, because of social media, it's inevitable. Like I don't think you
can't run around it.
you can't dodge it no more. Only thing you could do is try to raise your kid with enough confidence to sustain all that shit that they're gonna face in the world. Because other than that, like you really gotta have tough skin now, bro.
And-
I seen stuff on there that I'm like, God,
yeah.
yo, if I was a teenager,
facts, yeah.
that should have crushed
No,
me. Like,
I agree 100%. And for me, I look at stuff like you could just try to teach your kids, yo, don't put yourself in a compromising situation and like don't let nobody take a picture of you that you know is like you're not supposed to be doing that, and you don't want people like if you're doing something that you feel the whole world shouldn't know, don't let somebody take a picture of you. Don't let it's a lot of things, especially in that 13 Reasons Why. It's just like, yo, like I don't realize like these
is an issue.
Yeah, this is an issue.
You know what's crazy? It's like the bullying. Yo, I promise you, this era. I don't know. I don't want to sound like be some old niggas, but whatever the case is. But you got to understand, like with everything that we've grew up in our era.
I'm 23.
It's whatever you say. Everything
plus 11.
Everything is different. Don't you notice he said, "Oh, don't take a picture." Back in the days, my nigga, you took a picture. I don't give a fuck. Nigga,
There
I'm
was no
talking about-
pictures back
there's
then.
no
Let's not
pictures.
even
No,
lie.
but in
Nah,
general,
let's not say that, though.
Yeah, it was still
What
pictures.
picture was
there?
there?
We had, well,
Take
I don't
a
know about
picture.
y'all, but we had sidekicks, my nigga. We definitely
It was still
there was
pictures.
shit.
All right.
We still had MySpace.
I'm old enough.
Yo, MySpace pages.
I'm
was
old. I'm old
Nah,
enough
yo,
when I was in high school.
Like, the era of pictures though wasn't popping.
I was about to
until,
say, yo,
like,
I'm old enough.
2010, bro.
When I was in high school,
Niggas talking about pictures.
there was
I'm
no
like, nigga,
pictures.
Did anybody hit
was
you?
none of
So,
that.
so if there was a picture that somebody developed when I was in high school. I'm releasing my
Yeah,
age,
yeah.
but there's a picture that somebody developed and then passed around. That wasn't happening too much.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just saying that you're talking about pictures when it comes to you're associating pictures with bullying. The only type of bullying I know about is niggas saying some crazy shit to you or niggas putting their hands on you.
Nah.
Now bullying is bare social media, my nigga.
Bullying
It's
is
corny, son. Like nigga,
Bullying is
they can say
somebody's-
what they want, bro.
Exactly.
bullying now is way more
Nah,
mental.
come on, Danger. You can't say that, bro.
Nah.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Because
way more
because
mental
at the end
now.
of the
No,
day,
it's worse now.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have,
yeah.
You,
Yeah.
you and Hypa, honestly, and Quicks also have reputations. And
Yeah.
when you talk about social media, it calls for a reputation.
I'm not
so if you,
disagreeing.
listen to what I'm saying.
Got you.
So if you own social media and that's your platform for promotion, and you have a whole shitload of people saying, yo, Danger do, even if it's females, Danger do this, Danger do that, Danger did this to me, Danger did that to me, oh, Danger is this kind of nigga. If you have a whole bunch of people bashing you like that on social media, it causes a problem for you. Even let's take away the
Even if it's
brand
not
part
true.
of you, it's emotionally
Emotionally.
it causes a
I
problem
agree.
for you.
I'm
So
not-
you can't
I'm not
negate that.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying how the eras is different and just
All right, the
I don't know,
eras
we-
is different.
we-
We're
fuck
talking
what people
about
say.
now, bro.
we're experiencing it, but just think about it, bro. Like, oh, you're being bullied because somebody posted this picture on you. You're being bullied because somebody said this about you.
yeah.
Back in the days before that, bro, like nigga, you
All
say
right,
what you
I'm
want.
All right,
put
go
it like
ahead,
this though.
boy.
Hold on.
Now
I'm
make
put it
the
like this
adjustment.
though. I'm put it like this. Sorry to cut you off. I'm put it like this. Basically, we don't know shit about bullying. I'll tell you why. If we had a situation with our school, whatever like that, we could easily get transferred or moved to another state or whatever. We'll be fine. Now, yo, that shit gonna carry. That shit gonna carry wherever you go.
Yeah, literally.
So
then
it's
the
like
bullying-
you
the
can't
bullying
hide from
stops
that.
after
literally,
school.
literally to your grave.
Yeah,
The-
you
the
can't hide
bullying-
from that.
Back
The
when we was
bullying
younger,
when we were younger,
we go
bullying
home, ain't no
stopped
bullying.
after you get home. You ain't got to worry about going on Facebook and seeing, oh yeah, look at him getting beat up. A video going around, 1,000,000 views, and everybody looking like, oh, you got your ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, this is where he live at. Oh, look, this is his mom's. She mad, fat, and ugly. Like it goes
Yo,
extreme,
that's
bro.
extreme bullying.
So
bro.
I think Ease had the answer to.
I was just about to say-
Hold
I
on,
was just about
Ease
to
had the
say.
answer to Rel's question. It's like really no stopping bullying at this point.
I was gonna
It's
say
inevitable.
that.
It's going to happen
I agree
regardless,
with Ease.
It's about
especially
how
with
you
the way
breed your child.
social media and just technology in general is progressing. It's going to get worse.
It's really molding.
We have to have tough skin,
Which is why
you're
there's
gonna have to
be
say what you
more-
have to say, and I'm
That's
gonna have to take that,
That's
and then nigga, ain't nothing you can say is gonna make me feel away.
It's sad to say
by
this, but-
default, you're gonna feel away.
So
it's
basically,
how you react.
It's not about how we feel. It's about how we got to teach our kids.
Yeah, you got to
fight.
instill
You gotta-
confidence.
Yo, they got to
Prepare
be
them.
so strong now.
Yeah.
They got to be way stronger than we ever
Yep.
was,
Yeah.
bro. Because it ain't fighting. They not fighting. They not
definitely
beating
agree.
you up.
Because
Real
my
talk,
thing
no
is,
physical
I'm
altercation.
one of those,
bro.
If I was to have a child, I'm one of those parents. Yo, he feel away. Oh, he's saying some shit. Punch him in his face. Like,
Yeah.
yo, at the end of the day, and I
What
might
if it's
be
a gay
wrong.
person doing it? That's gay bashing.
Man, I'm not worried about
I'm
all
just
that.
saying. No, you have
Punch
to.
him in
What you talking about?
Punch him in his
You
face.
have to.
man. Yo, at the end of the day, like, yo, there's too many rules to what's going on. And at the end of the day, look, yo, just punch him in his face.
I
don't
feel
give
what
a
you're
shit.
saying, but it's like, yo, honestly, how much times that's gonna be the answer?
Hey, yo,
How long is gonna be the
I'm
answer?
a-
Punch him in
so
the
let me
face.
so let me
Punch him in
ask
his
you. So
face
let me
and
ask
say,
you.
with these
stop.
charges,
So let me
bro.
ask you, what's the answer? 'Cause honestly, I'm not gonna front. The bullying is to an extreme now because it's a large amount of number of kids that's actually committing suicide for just being bullied.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man.
Yeah. And even adults.
Even
who was
back-
the designer that just committed suicide today?
Kate
Kate
Spade.
something.
Kate
Kate
Spade.
something.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
like, I ran into like a
Rest in peace.
I ran into a security guard at my old high school, and this lady is telling me about mad kids. One, there's a lot of gay kids in my old high school. Not just in general. There's a lot of gay kids everywhere, but
What's
Rel
up
is
with
a-
you with that though?
he's a loser. But like I said, there's a lot of gay kids in my old high school. So she's telling me like a lot of the kids be either committing suicide or they can't deal with the bullying about them being teased about being gay. And I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you up. When I was younger, like not too many kids came out talking about they were gay. So it was like there was no teasing you because you were gay because you just didn't come out at all. So now I guess with today's society, it's okay.
It's more acceptable.
It's more acceptable to being gay, but then you're more acceptable to or however they say it, you're more open to getting teased because it is acceptable to be gay. So
You know
it's
what
just
it
like
is?
there's a lose situation.
You know what it is too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm noticing this too because my man's had to have that conversation with his daughter, and he told me straight up, like he had to educate himself about this shit, about this bullying shit, because it's like, yo, when we was growing up, we didn't have to deal with none of that. So it's like for you to have a conversation with your kid, like you said, all you're gonna tell that kid is, yeah, punch him in the face when if somebody talking bad about you. But that's not really the answer because
At all.
because like we look at it at the physical perspective because that's how we dealt with it back then. Now it's a totally different world. It's like that whole social media. There's certain things. I hate to sound like an old head, but there's shit like we don't even understand.
Nah,
so
we-
it's like trying to have that conversation
nah.
with a kid. Like
We
it's
do
really
understand.
difficult.
We do understand because we realize that being mentally abused lingers longer than being physically abused. You don't think
That's
so?
a fact.
Yeah, but I'm just saying as a
Not
parent.
now,
but
not
this-
back in the day.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
now.
yo, I'll be honest with you. A lot of old people need fucking psychiatrists and fucking
That's-
that thing. Yo, a
but
lot of
we
old,
looked at it. We
or
looked
like-
at it as being
imagine-
soft though.
because we thought back in the day. I'm not gonna hold you. We thought back in the day that getting some type of counseling, getting some type of psychiatrist,
You crazy.
Is you crazy?
Why you doing
no,
that?
Yo, at the end of the day, yo, people go through anxiety, people go through depression, people go through whatever they go through, and we think it's like, oh, it's normal. No, it's not normal. We gotta deal. We have to deal with it in a healthy way, and getting help is the most healthy way you can get it. Like you can get help. Like, and that type of help, people think, oh. Older people think it's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
To me now, I'm like, nah. If you need help, if there's a problem, let's go see somebody professional to see to help fix that problem.
But see,
But
that's what
that's-
I was saying earlier. Like with these shootings and everything like that, it's only gonna get worse because it's no escaping it now. You can't turn your TV off. You can't turn your computer off.
You can't turn your
You
phone
can't
off.
turn your phone off. You can't
Crazy.
get away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's continuous, so it just keeps building. So
And it's tough. It's a tough thing to go through because it's like you gotta think of it as a parent. You don't have that much. You don't have as much influence that you on your kid as much as you did back then. You know what I mean? Like your kid is more inspired. Your kid is more inspired about Forget it.
Made him forget.
Bro, stop
Nigga had
bullying
a side
him.
conversation.
I'm sorry, June.
Nah, ain't nothing. I'm just saying. Forget it.
Sorry for bullying you. I'm sorry.
Nah, ain't no
Bullied his
bullying.
ass.
Nah,
You got bullied, kid.
ain't nothing about bullying.
We're gonna
Hey,
move
you
to
an
our final
instigator.
segment of the show, which y'all already know about, this which is pop or flop.
Easy.
So we're gonna end it with our last segment. Let's start to the right. I mean, Kanye West album Hypa. How you feel about it, pop or flop?
I only heard it once and I never got back to it, so I don't know if I should say if it's a pop. I didn't listen to it enough for me to even rate it, because I heard it once. The only record that stood out to me was the Yikes. Yeah, that was the only record that kind of caught my attention. I only listened to it once and I never went back to it, so I guess
You have to judge it off of the one time. What would you say?
that's a flop.
How should I start this? Yay, 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 yay. That's the name of his album. Yay. So everybody who don't know. I haven't physically listened to his album on Apple Music, because that's what I have. I've listened to his album through the radio. And shout to Power 105. I was listening to them on Friday. That's when it premiered. And they were playing his album like literally every hour on the hour.
Pop or flop, Dane-Ja.
Only
Pop
like
or
22
flop.
minutes.
From
Man,
what
I
I
run the
heard,
thing, dog.
From what I heard, I ain't like what I heard. But I'm going to say the album was a flop. I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to get back to it a couple of times. But why I have an extended story is because majority of Pusha T's album.
Nigga just talked about me talking too much. This nigga out here talking to Blaze.
Shut up.
Move, nigga.
Get out the way.
You chatting though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Majority of Pusha T, not majority, every beat on Pusha T's album was produced by Kanye, so I know he still got it. But that wave that he's doing for himself,
Flop or pop.
that's a fleazy, boy.
All right, yo, quick, so that part.
Rush my blood clot thing there.
I listened to it like two times.
Bullying me,
Fuck
son.
that. Well, we bullying today.
y'all shut the fuck up?
Yeah, we straight bullying.
Calling the cops.
I listened to it like 2 times. It's what, 7 songs?
7 songs.
7 songs. Yeah.
I think the whole good music doing the 7 thing.
I'm just
Pop or flop.
I'm gonna go flop for now. I gotta listen to it more. I like All Mine, but besides that, like I don't have anything else that I have as a favorite, so I'm gonna just say flop.
Flop things. Okay. Me, I gave it a 7. We do a 7 on flop or pop. When you say a 7, it was a flop or pop.
That's a pop.
That's a pop.
Okay, no, I give it. This is my listen. Let me get my fucking time. This is my listen.
You cut me off, motherfucker.
I give it a number
Snap, huh?
because I wanted to know what y'all thought what a 7 is. I give it if you feel a pop is a 7, then it's a pop for me.
I didn't hear it.
Rel gave it a pop because
That's a flop.
he's a Trump supporter.
I like only 2 songs.
Kanye West is a Trump
Yikes
supporter
and
Rel
All
is a
Mine.
Trump supporter.
So you get flop.
That
Flop.
nigga Danger on
Alright.
one today, boy.
Moving on.
Holy
Then y'all still
shit.
talk under the fucking thing. And then you be rushing me. Steph Curry,
Rushing my thing.
the greatest shooter of all time. Flop or
Come
flop.
on, man, that's a pop. Man.
Somebody said flop.
Pop.
That's a pop. I don't gotta talk about pop, nigga. Never seen shooting like that in my life. Pop.
I'm not a hater. I'm gonna give him a pop.
I'm giving pop too.
Yeah, he good.
Flop.
No.
He had Ray
No,
Allen on his team.
that's hating eyes right there.
Flop or pop.
See,
nigga?
hating eyes.
I said flop.
It's hating
Flop.
eyes.
Okay, this is his time. He said
I
flop.
still want to know who you think is the best shooter of all time.
Ray Allen.
All right, that's his. It's been
Nigga's a
No,
hater, son.
I agree with him now, but he's gonna fucking break his record. I don't.
Jamie Foxx to play the next Spawn. How we feel about that? Flop or pop?
I was like,
Word,
yo,
word.
is there I don't care? Is there I don't care in the middle?
That's why I'm looking at him like straight. Like
I know this nigga.
I
That's
don't
why I
care
said
for
that.
that. I don't care.
Dane-Ja, keep it
All
moving. You a
already know,
comic
my
book
nigga.
and all that kind of thing.
Jamie Foxx, perfect nigga. Pop, boy. Pop.
As long as he's not comical, as long as he's not funny, he plays a fucking real role, which I know
he's done
which
that
I know
before.
he can play.
Yes.
I'll say pop.
So that's a pop, nigga.
That's a pop for me. I fucks with Jamie Foxx. Fuck.
First one was whack. This one gonna be whack.
I think it's a pop.
Okay, moving on. Dane-Ja.
Sheesh.
How's your thing? Another Friday movie coming out is in production. Pop or flop?
Flop.
Not interested. Flop.
I'm gonna say pop.
I'm gonna say flop.
Took too long for me. It's flop.
Flop. Avengers, the best comic movie of all time. Pop or flop? Hypa.
I ain't see it.
Flop.
I gotta watch it again, so I'm not gonna say it.
Flop. I ain't see it.
Which one? The most recent one? That's Avengers 3.
Avengers, yeah, the last one just came out.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a pop.
Wait. Over Black Panther?
That's
They
a pop.
said
No,
pop,
he-
nigga. I
he
said
said
greatest movie
Avenger,
of greatest
best
comic movie of
book
all
better
time.
better
They
than
said
Black
pop.
Panther,
Better
bro.
than Black Panther. All right.
That's a
All
pop.
right. How you feel is how
This
you feel.
is Oddly Similar
Similar
Podcast,
Podcast.
episode
Yo.
number
Let's
9.
go.
And we out of here. Sure, everybody.
The Oddly Similar Podcast.